All right, so for all of the Google Classroom users across the district, I recently turned on a new feature called Class Match. So Class Match is a slight addition to Google's Originality Report. So if you've used Originality Reports, what it will do is look for direct matches in student work to content on the web that they haven't cited. So just a copy and paste of something they found online. Now, Class Match or School Match takes it to the next level. And what it does is, anytime you create an assignment and you tag it by using Originality Reports, it's now going to take that student work and put it in a depository of all work across the district into a shared Google Drive folder. In the future, anytime a student turns work in, maybe the same assignment you give year over year or across multiple classes, it will not just scan the web for matches to web-based content, it will scan Google Drive against any other student work looking for matches as well. So I'm going to demo how to create an assignment and then how we can kind of show the outcome of a class match, a connection between one assignment and another. So I'm in Google Classroom. First, I'm just going to create the assignment. So I'll call this Class Match Demo. So what I'm going to do here is add a Google Doc to this for the students. And then we'll just make a copy for every student so they have their student workspace. And what I'll do here is give them a little task of, all right, so there's my assignment. And let's head back to Classroom and I'll just click down and make a copy for each student. Now, the important thing you have to do if you'd like to use Class Match is make sure that you check off that you want to run this against Google's plagiarism checker, which is basically going to check the web and now check this Google Drive shared drive folder against any other student work that's been put in that depository across the district. So I'm going to assign this out. And then what I'll do next is turn this in as one student. And then I'll basically copy the work that was turned in, turn that in as another student, and we'll look for a match from the teacher perspective. All right, so now I'm jumping over to a student that's enrolled in this class, and the student's going to open up that assignment, and here's their Google document. Now, what this student is going to do right now is just simply copy an entry that maybe their classmate had given to them or they got their hands on. So that's just a blatant copy and paste right now. Now, this bit of text I've actually already turned in as another student. And because the teacher checked off use Google's plagiarism checker, that work was put into our Triton district-wide kind of depository of all student work. And I can show you that right now where that actually lives. So you can see I'm actually in a shared drive right now. Now, none of you have access to the shared drive, so you can't dig in and find other work. But I have access to that drive. And this is the work that was already turned in. It's tagged in the year 2024. It's tagged in the class that it was turned into. And if we go into that sample of student work, what you're going to be able to see is this same exact paragraph that another student is going to try to turn in right now. So let's jump back to that student who's going to turn in that duplicate work. Right, so I'm done here and I'm ready to turn this in as the student. Even though this is duplicated work, I'm going to turn this in anyway. I'm going to go ahead and turn that in. Now, once that is turned in and it's run against the web and it's run against other work in Google Drive, we're going to jump to the teacher perspective and I'll show you what it looks like when we find a match across Google documents. So now I'm back in Google Drive, this time from the teacher perspective, and I'm looking at this Class Match demo assignment, and you can see that 2 students have turned in their work, and now I'm going to review the work. So I'm looking at the first student here, Billy Madison, right? They turned that work in. There's their assignment. Now it's saying no flagged passages. I can click on that. And it's saying that it didn't find anything on the web. And of course, it didn't find anything on the web because I actually had that kind of originally written up. So there's no kind of plagiarism coming across the web. But now I'm going to go to another student who turned the work in. And notice it's coming up with one flagged passage. So let's see what this looks like. We click one flagged passage. And what it's showing is that we have a match from the Triton Regional School District to the previous student that turned it in. Now, the reason why this assignment, this student work is getting the flag is because this demo student turned it in first. The student that we're looking at now turned it in second. So what I'm able to do as the teacher is kind of click through here and see what that match looks like. So let's take a look at that. So we can see here that this is the passage that this second student turned in, and it's showing me the name of the assignment and who turned it in and the date they turned it in of that matching work. I can actually click through to see that match right now. It's going to pop open the document, show me the student work who turned in that original document. So that is Class Match that is now enabled in the district. And again, to make sure that your student's work is going to be able to be run against any other student work that's also kind of being run into that Google Drive folder, you just have to do check plagiarism to make sure the work gets sent there. Now, the reality is it might not be exceptionally helpful this year. It may come around next year if you do similar types of assignments and students might get their hands on other students' work. Or during the case that you maybe give one assignment to multiple class sections and students are maybe borrowing ideas from one another, this Class Match tool is going to help you kind of identify that really quickly and easily. So thanks for watching. Let me know if you have any questions about Class Match. I'll be happy to help out, and I'll be back again with a video soon.